Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of LEGO Marvel Superheroes. Let's continue. So we've got a Groot quest this way to go to. Let's fly towards it. Making our way towards the X-Mansion again. Inwood is apparently the neighborhood it's called. What job he has for us this time.
I am Groot!
Okay, it's the same weasel chicken things. Alright. I don't think this is gonna work as Spider-Man. Let's try this. I don't know how I'm gonna get this to work. Here, let's see. Are we hitting enough in time? No. In no way am I hitting enough in time. Who could do this? 12 and 15. Let's see, what if we did it this way? Maybe if we're not flying around it will work a little bit better. I can't help but feel like this might actually be the right solution. This seems wrong. This seems totally like the wrong thing to do. I'm only able to actually hit about 3 of these. But it seems like it's working enough. Two more. It almost worked.
I am Groot!
We've unlocked Groot, which is good because I don't want to do any more of those stupid chicken weevil levels ever again. They weren't that fun for the 4 or so times we had to do it. Let's talk to Gambit.
Look like our friends in the Brotherhood decided to pay the X-Mansion another visit, huh? Let's throw those guys a welcoming party. And a few punches while we at it, no? Time to roll out the red carpet.
Okay. A nice, simple fight. That's nice. No crazy chicken weevils. No finding cats. No jumping through rings and raids. Just beat up Brotherhood mutants.
Nice work, mon ami. Let's hope the Brotherhood leave it a while until the next reunion, huh?
So now we have the Mandarin's helicopter, which makes no sense why we would get the Mandarin's helicopter from that. Makes literally no sense. Alright. So over here, I believe, is a thing we can only reach via Sandman. At least that's what I thought last time I was here. But I've learned a lot since I was over here before, and it's very possible that that's not actually the case. But it seems like it's the case. That might very well be a Venom thing. Let's find the other entrance. I believe it was under the sandcastle. Yeah. Alright. So before we unlock and purchase Sandman, we'll come over here and do Venom and see if that works. Nope, Sandman is who we need. So, Sandman. I mean, we're so close to getting 200,000 too. It makes no sense to buy this, but I'll do it anyways. Sandman, 175,000. Apparently he is the only person whatsoever that can go through that. Alright. And also apparently that is the only place in this overworld that you need him to do that. Alright. So what I want to do is come over here. Wow. And let's just fly around this section and try to make as many arcing swoops as possible so that we unclear the map. We unblock up the map here. Looking all over this section just to cover up the map, and that's about all we're doing. So, is that interesting or fun to do this? No, not really. It doesn't seem like I can even get all of it off. Seems like it's going to persist. Here's a little bit of a block. Interesting. So here's our next location, and let's fly to that. So if I am going to open up the map and look and just have it cleared out for no real reason, because we can see right here there's nothing in the water. If there was anything in the water, we would see it by now. So if I'm gonna just clear off the map for no reason, unless there's something's gonna unlock because of that, I think I would do all of that off screen. It seems like a complete and total waste of time to do that on screen.
Not cool.
Red Hulk. you go. I'll play as Green Hulk. Red Hulk, I believe, is the general that is chasing Hulk. Somehow gained the Hulk's ability at some point. There we go. Red Hulk unlocked. Let's get this gold brick while we're here. Oh, Sandman. Okay.
Should go check out that circus that's in town.
I'm kind of happy I bought Sandman there. Let's just figure out where it is. Let's see. Is it over here? There we go. Let's play as Wolverine and dig this up. And then it makes a Sandman hole, which I can go through this to get that red brick. Gold brick, not red brick. So, I think we did need them, after all. Stanley in peril over here. Let's help out our friend Stanley.
This drink tastes funny.
Oh. Stanley turns into the Hulk.
Thank you for saving your Generalissimo, Brigadiers. Excelsior.
Excelsior. So that's that. Go over here and get this one. Pretty funny, Stanley turning into the Hulk. Alright. So this one...
My spider sense again. What is it? My spider sense again. What is it? My spidey sense. Something close by. My spidey sense. Something close by.
So what am I doing?
My spider sense again. What is it?
So is this a magnetic thing? Do I need to play as Magneto? It still doesn't make any sense. Like, do I need to play as a psychic? Is this an Ant-Man thing? It kinda looks like an Ant-Man thing, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, where's the entrance if this is an Ant-Man thing? And he's on top of the glass. And the camera's got me at a very strange angle. And it's not like there's more to it up there. I don't think there's more to it. Let's see. Like, if I start breaking these. Hey, that is one of them. So let's ignore the other section for a moment. And instead, just come up here and break some stuff.
It's, what's his name? Eagle Eye.
Eagle Eye. Didn't even get his name right. There you go. There we go. Bullseye unlocked. Good. So that helps me a little bit. But I don't believe it helped me with... There you go. Give me a different Iron Man besides Mark 1. Something that can actually fly. Like, there's nothing up here. There's nothing over there. There's nothing over here. And you sense all of these elements.
Okay, I'm just saying that my superpower would be way cooler than yours.
Is it Mr. Fantastic? I am totally confused. It's like... It doesn't feel like this is a... It doesn't feel like this is any of these characters. Is it the Destroyer? One, two, three, 4, 5. 6. I'm totally lost. I just screwed it up.
I'd love to get on that helicarrier up there. Better. Is that?
Well, over here, we have this. Is there stuff hidden here? And then this would get you here. And that doesn't really even get you up any higher, because the next section of this is all about like I can't even reach this part. So how would I get up to this section normally? Quit swinging around like a fool, Spider-Man. It feels so graceful, except for all the times you're actually trying to reach any place. Then it feels like you're trying to wrangle a herd of cats. It just wants to go whatever direction it wants to go. There's no way up here. I don't know if there's really a way to the top. Doesn't look like there's anything under this building. Over here, we see a bunch of garbage. Come on, what is going on with this section? It's giving me no hints, like, at all. There was supposed to be something tricky, like a specific character up there.
Huh. He doesn't look as tall in real life.
Yeah, and there's no real way up here. Is it a jump? Is it a jump and a pound? If it is a jump and a pound, it's not doing anything. There's just like no controller. Where is the controller? Maybe it's something with the power cosmic. Let's see. Galactus can control that. Oh, it is. Alright, fine. So, purple things in this case meant the power cosmic, which means you had to play as Galactus or somebody else with the power cosmic, which is probably Silver Surfer. And that's it. Silver Samurai. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Silver Surfer unlocks Silver Samurai. Here we go this way, I suppose. Can he fly? Yes, he can. Kind of tight controls, but not terrible. How can I help you, citizen? I'm Galactus the
I ran away to
Story
join the circus as a tightrope walker. Not my best plan since I'm terrified of heights. Suppose I could conquer my fear by crossing over a few of these rooftops if I had a suitable beam or something to walk on.
Fine. Oops. I guess I have to sit here and hold it. Hold down the B button for her. At least I don't have to psychically control her this time, like I've had to do 3 other times. And this probably is a power cosmic only ability. Wouldn't surprise me if they put them both right where they needed to be.
Whew, what a rush! I feel like I could cross 100 miles of tightrope in space. No, baby steps. Maybe the Empire State Building? Thanks for your help, buddy.
Baby steps as the Empire State Building? Alright, if you think so. Here we go to the next one. What does this guy want? It's Raccoon
Which
Rabbit.
do you think's
Rocket
tougher,
Raccoon.
squirrels or raccoons? Me and Squirrel Girl was having a pretty heated debate about it. I think the only way to settle this is to give her a demonstration. Let's knock some criminal heads together.
Have not actually paid for Squirrel Girl yet. Frost Giants. Why are there Frost Giants? Who knows? Might as well be. Come back here, fight some more. It's not too much, each one of these fights, but I have done it enough now on top of story mode to be at close to my limit. You don't... I'm glad we're almost done with
Nice
the
one,
overworld.
mate. Squirrel Girl's gonna have a face full of humble pie. I just hope someone got that on video.
Star-Lord unlocked. Let's see. I suppose it would only be worthwhile to try this one last time, but this whole bottom section now is effectively done. Let's see, we will have to click on all of the icons at a certain point just to make sure we've been to them all. But I believe we have. No, we haven't. We haven't been here. So that's a good point to go. We'll go check that out. See if maybe the Power Cosmic can reveal this gold brick. It just makes no sense. There's nothing there.
Watch it, buddy.
Maybe I have to just fly and fall. Through like the rings of
Who went in a doctor off?
the only other thought I could think of would be to start like through here and just run through this whole
I just saw
section,
someone who looked exactly like me.
but it doesn't even make sense. Like, none of that makes any sense. We don't get anything for breaking that. Don't get any counter starting for breaking this.
Oh, isn't he amazing?
No counter starting for breaking that. We can run around here, I suppose. There is something here to observe. Maybe this is what we're missing.
My spider sense is tingling.
There we go. Alright. This is one of these run around the park sections. So maybe that's the whole trick. Give me all these silver studs. I'll take them all. There we go. So that's nice. Which probably means something similar is here. Let's travel to this area. Boy, it would have been possibly faster to actually simply have walked. Right. So I bet there is a dig spot somewhere around here. I just gotta kind of circle around and find it.
Some terrible apocalyptic danger anytime soon.
Is there a dig spot?
Loki, it's that hero you like.
There's a circle.
Gee, that show on Broadway last night was a real marvel.
Come on. Can't be too far away. Well, it could be. It could be a mile away, for all I know, but that would be really unlikely. Let's see.
We should go check out that.
Like, I seriously doubt it's all the way over here. I kind of doubt it's not all the way over here.
He could have been my twin. Oh, isn't he amazing? Leaving these trails of money around. It's pretty small, if it is. It's pretty small, if it is.
Another day in our marvelous city. What excitement will today hold?
Somewhere around here it has to be hidden. Something has to be hidden. Somewhere around here. Let's see.
Those superheroes really shows that big purple guy was.
There's a circle. Here's a circle. Here's a circle. Or two circles, technically. Over here's a circle. So I've expanded areas to look to cover practically the entire central part of this raid. Nothing, no counter starts for breaking this. Let's see, nothing here. Let's play with talk to Gambit. Maybe I have to do this first.
Gambit got on Storm bad side earlier. Things got a little, shall we say, windy. And my cars blew everywhere. One of them still missing. Maybe stuck in a tree, huh? Could you help me find this yet?
Sure. And I believe that changed it to this section. Ah, there's something secret under here.
It's pretty small, if it is.
Let's take this underground passage. Nice! I don't believe this is quite what we were looking for, but I'll take it.
Should go check out that circus that's in town.
Generator right on top. To that did one. So we need Mark 42 here. Break. And blow up here. And let's go back to Storm. So it wasn't a dig spot, it was simply a matter of finding the secret thing that is found. Ronan the Accuser is unlocked. Good. Alright, now what are we doing? We are doing this one. Which maybe we need to talk to him again because we may have messed it up.
Gambit got on Storm bad side earlier. Things got a little, shall we say, windy.
Ironic.
My cars blew everywhere. One of them still missing. Maybe stuck in a tree, huh? Could you help me find this yet?
Shouldn't have said that directly to Storm's face. stuck in a tree? Does that mean it's going to be in one of these little trees, or do I have to have the ability to fly? I don't know how they would get a card in one of these trees.
Surgery I just had done.
These trees are pretty much don't clip or anything. You can fly right through them. So if it is stuck in the tree, it's going to be probably low in the tree. I don't think it's going to be on the top.
Hey, hero.
Not seeing anything.
I just saw someone who looked exactly like me. It's like they could have been my twin.
It's not an item right here, is there?
I just saw someone who looked exactly like me. It's like they could have been my twin.
Interesting. Where is it? It'd have to be pretty apparent. They wouldn't just intentionally for a kids game. Hopefully they wouldn't intentionally for a kids game have it hidden very sneakily inside of a tree
Check out the
somewhere.
plastic surgery I just had done.
Wait a minute. Ah, here it is. So it was very low in the ground, I was just looking at the wrong trees.
Dang shit. Now remember to keep my car safe and secure next time I borrow Storm's hairbrush without asking.
And we've unlocked Gambit. And I don't think you should be using other people's hairbrushes, just personal opinion there. Well, I don't think we're going to do the level that is over here today. So we'll save that for next time. Instead, let's go see if we can get this next gold brick. I'm happy about the progress we're making. We are spending probably a considerable amount of time though. If we want to be really honest, spending each episode is 45 minutes and I've done several episodes, probably 10. So I've probably put somewhere around at least 5 extra hours into this game since we finished story mode. Which isn't a bad thing, it's just an amazing thing when you start actually keeping and accounting for how many hours you play video games. If you play a lot of video games like me. Which, unless you're a YouTuber, you shouldn't be playing as many video games as me. I play some video games even when people aren't looking. One more thing, then we're done for today.
Those truck-driving crooks we took down before are back. Seems they didn't get the memo that the Punisher is still in town, dishing out his own brand of speeding ticket. A ticket straight to the scrapyard. Smash him up!
Alright. Let's come over here to these.
Just leaving these trails of money around.
And we'll change to the Hulk and smash some cars.
Look,
One down.
Is it a plane?
These things get damaged before I even hit them. Two down. Drivers in New York are so bad. Well, actually,
Again, my actions might seem extreme, but they're necessary to protect the innocent and cut down traffic congestion.
no, his actions are way too extreme. I will say that most New Yorkers aren't bad drivers, in the sense that most New Yorkers don't know how to drive at all, because there's enough public transport that they never get licensed if they've spent their entire life in New York and grown up there and not made a special point of getting it. So if there are any bad drivers in New York, it's probably tourists or taxi drivers, which I'll throw the taxi drivers under the bus. You know what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to... You've seen me twice try to get this, so I think next time we'll try and get it one last time, and then I'll give up on it. But we are definitely running into that point. There's not a ton left. Still some stuff over here. We've got a little bit of a section over here that I could probably still deal with. Then we've got the races to do, and after we do the races and make sure we've done all of the Deadpool levels, which we haven't done quite yet, we are really done with this level. There's still the Silver Surfer level on the hover carrier right here, and apparently that's, I think, the only thing. No, there's also this race that we have to do if we want to get that, and maybe we'll do that, but I don't have any intention of flying around the ocean. It seems like a total waste of time. I do need to fly over this section though, and just kind of make sure. Fly around here some more just to make sure there's not anything. But as far as this whole section here, this feels like we've 100% done it. And if we haven't, if for some reason there was a gold brick or something like right there, we could come back later and get that. After we've done everything in free play and collected all of those, it's going to be pretty obvious if there's something we missed. Anywho, we are at 37.4% collectability. We need 50,000 more studs before we get that stud doubler, and we are done for this recording. So as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.